Music connects artists and fans in powerful ways, creating bonds that transcend the stage. But sometimes those connections became literal acts of heroism. From violent interventions to suicide prevention, from crowd crushes to moments of profound compassion, here are 12 musicians who saved their fans' lives. Number 12, Josh Homme. The Queens of the Stone Age frontman has a well-documented history of confronting security guards on behalf of fans. At multiple concerts throughout his career, Homme has stopped mid-song to call out overly aggressive security personnel from the stage, demanding they back off or leave the venue entirely.
We don't push the kids around. This ain't a boxing match.
Multiple camera angles have captured these interventions over the years, and footage has circulated widely across music media. Homme's willingness to use his position to protect fans in the pit demonstrated that rock and roll attitude could translate into real protection for those who needed it most. Number 11, Dave Grohl.
Calm down and waste away with me.
The former Nirvana drummer turned Foo Fighters frontman built one of the most successful rock careers of the past 3 decades. Grohl has become legendary for his attentiveness to fan safety during performances. At multiple shows throughout the 2000s, he stopped concerts when he spotted fans in distress near the barrier, ensuring security reached them quickly.
Stop. No. You don't fight at my show, you ass. Who's that right there? Let me see him.
His reputation for genuine care during crowd surges is well documented across concert footage and fan accounts. Grohl has long understood that arena rock's massive crowds can turn dangerous in seconds, and that quick thinking from the stage can mean the difference between safety and catastrophe. His connection with audiences extends far beyond the music. Number 10, Linkin Park. Chester Bennington and Mike Shinoda built a band that spoke directly to pain and struggle. Hybrid Theory sold over 27 million copies worldwide, connecting with millions who felt alone. Throughout the 2000s and 2010s, both frontmen engaged openly with fans struggling with mental health issues. The band created formal outreach programs, including the One More Light Fund dedicated to suicide prevention. Published fan testimonials describe how the band's music and personal engagement provided crucial support during their darkest moments. Bennington's own battle with depression, which tragically ended on July 20, 2017, made his advocacy even more poignant. The band's music and personal actions touched lives, even as Bennington fought his own darkness. Number 9. Gerard Way. The My Chemical Romance frontman became an unexpected voice for suicide prevention in the 2000s. Way stopped multiple shows throughout the band's career to check on fans in distress, incidents documented by concert attendees. His public advocacy for mental health awareness influenced a generation of emo and alternative rock artists. My Chemical Romance sold over 8 million albums, but Way's impact went beyond sales figures. He spoke openly in interviews about his own struggles with deep depression and substance abuse, creating space for fans to address their own mental health. His willingness to engage directly with struggling fans created a model for artist activism that continues today. Before we continue, which of these artists meant the most to you growing up? Did their music help you through difficult times? Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Number 8. Adele. By 2017, the British soul singer had sold tens of millions of records worldwide. During a concert at Sydney's ANZ Stadium on March 10, 2017, she noticed a fan experiencing a medical emergency in the crowd. A 47-year-old woman had suffered cardiac arrest. Adele stopped her performance, called for medical assistance, and asked that the pyrotechnics be held back until she knew the fan was receiving proper care.
Hello from the outside.
Concert attendees documented the moment on social media, and Australian media outlets reported on the incident extensively. Video clips show Adele's genuine concern as she addressed the situation from stage. The show eventually resumed after she knew the situation was being handled. Her actions demonstrated how artists can prioritize human life over entertainment, setting an example for how to respond to medical emergencies.
Let the sky fall when we crumble.
Number 7. Harry Styles.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
The former One Direction member launched a solo career that embraced inclusivity and acceptance. During a July 2018 concert in San Jose, California, Styles noticed a fan holding a sign that read she was going to come out to her parents because of him. He paused to acknowledge the fan and helped her deliver the message, shouting encouragement from the stage.
I'm going to come out to my parents because of you. Where are they?
She's in her hotel room.
She's in her hotel room. Tina! She's gay!
The video went viral with millions of views worldwide. According to the fans' later interviews, she had been struggling emotionally before the concert. Styles' spontaneous act of kindness gave her the courage to be authentic. He repeated similar gestures at concerts in subsequent years, making inclusivity a defining feature of his live shows. It showed how a simple gesture of acceptance from someone admired could provide hope to someone in distress.
What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around?
Number 6. Ozzy Osbourne. The Prince of Darkness built a reputation for chaos on stage, but behind the wild persona was a performer who took fan safety seriously. Throughout his decades of touring, Osbourne halted multiple performances when he spotted fans in medical distress, ensuring security and medical personnel could reach them quickly. Osbourne biographies mention several instances where he paused shows for crowd safety. Despite his reputation for biting heads off bats and doves, his instinct when a fan was in danger was consistently protective. The rapid interventions in such cases allowed emergency responders to reach fans before situations escalated. The man behind the Prince of Darkness persona demonstrated genuine care for his audience when it mattered most. Before we get to the top 5, which of these stories surprised you most? Have you ever witnessed an artist help a fan in distress? Drop a comment below. Number 5. Bruce Springsteen.
How a young scout with a slingshot finally found a tender spot and throw.
The Boss has been performing marathon shows for over 4 decades, and his concerts are famous for the personal connections he builds with audiences. Springsteen routinely reads fan signs, invites audience members on stage, and dedicates songs to those who share their stories. Throughout his career, fans have described these moments as profoundly meaningful during difficult periods in their lives. Concert footage has captured dozens of these emotional interactions over the years. Fans have shared their stories in interviews and online, explaining how Springsteen's willingness to see their pain and respond with kindness provided crucial emotional support. His reputation for connecting with working-class struggles extended naturally to recognizing when someone in the crowd needed a moment of human compassion. Number 4. Kurt Cobain. Nirvana had revolutionized rock music by 1993. Nevermind alone would eventually sell over 30 million copies worldwide. During concerts in that era, Cobain was fiercely protective of vulnerable fans. At a concert on New Year's Eve 1993 in Oakland, he stopped his acoustic set to confront a male audience member who was sexually assaulting a woman in the crowd. Cobain's protective instinct overrode any concern for the show's continuity. He addressed the situation directly from the stage, making clear that predatory behavior would not be tolerated at a Nirvana concert. The grunge icon's music spoke to outcasts and the marginalized. His actions proved his solidarity with fans was genuine, not just lyrical posturing. He intervened to protect the vulnerable because that is who he was. Number 3. Eminem.
And there's no movie, there's no this is my life, and these times are so hard, and it's getting even.
In January 2015, the Detroit rapper learned about Gage Garmo, a 17-year-old fan battling terminal bone cancer. Rather than send a signed poster, Eminem traveled to Michigan to visit the teenager personally at his home. The visit was kept private at the family's request, but Garmo's loved ones later confirmed the encounter.
Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back.
Eminem had sold over 130 million albums worldwide by then, yet took time for one individual who needed it most. The teenager passed away shortly after the visit, and his family spoke publicly about how much the meeting had meant to him. Eminem's willingness to show up in person, not as a celebrity obligation but as a genuine human gesture, showed that fame did not have to create distance between artists and the people their music touched.
You ever love somebody so much you can barely breathe when you're with them, you meet, and neither one of you even know it.
Number 2. Lady Gaga. The pop icon built her career on messages of acceptance and protection for outsiders. Throughout the Monster Ball tour and beyond, Gaga demonstrated consistent attentiveness to fan safety during her live performances. At multiple concerts, she stopped performing when she noticed fans being crushed against barriers or experiencing medical distress, refusing to continue until the situation was resolved. Concert attendees have shared accounts of these moments across social media over the years. Her willingness to halt a production of that scale for the well-being of a single person in the crowd reinforced her message of unconditional care for her audience. Gaga's documented attentiveness to fan safety proved those messages were backed by genuine willingness to protect her audience when danger emerged. Number 1. Taylor Swift.
Don't say I didn't warn ya, so it's gonna be forever.
In August 2015, Swift noticed concerning posts from a fan on Tumblr. The fan had written about feeling alone and scared. Rather than leaving it to management, Swift personally responded to the post with a heartfelt message of encouragement and support. The fan later publicly shared their appreciation for Swift's intervention during a difficult time. The fan's account was shared widely on social media and in discussions about the power of artist-fan connections. Swift had sold over 40 million albums by then, yet still personally monitored fan communications and reached out when she sensed someone was struggling. Her willingness to engage directly showed that massive fame did not have to mean losing touch with individual fans during their most challenging moments.